So this is a reality, bro, of what goes on today in modern society. And obviously not every time, but if you're dealing with some pretty girls, there's a good chance some shit like this could happen. Yeah, good chance. And it depends what kind of guy you are, because if you're that guy, then it's not going to happen to yourself, but it's going to happen to 100 other guys. That's the thing. So it's funny. Just yesterday, I asked a girl this question. Would you play 100 different men to secure a good life for yourself? You know what she said? She didn't say yes, but it's just funny because some women actually do this shit, bro. She said OMF, which means oh my, no way. I would never do that. Like, I'm not rude like that. Like, I wouldn't do that. I kind of believe her, okay, but this is the reality of a lot of females. They will, and the thing is, man, they don't see it like that. They don't see it as they played a bunch of guys that they dealt with. They don't see it that way, but they actually do those things sometimes without even knowing how bad they did somebody else. Because most guys don't have a whole lot of options, so she does. So if she's like kind of talking to some guys, maybe the odd time a little bit of flirtations back and forth with a whole bunch of guys, then they're going to think they have a chance. So when things fall through, they got played, because in their minds, in the guys' minds, they had a shot. They thought this girl liked them. They thought it was going to go through. So therefore, they got played. But the girl does not view it that way through her lens. So she's not going to say that. I don't think any woman, unless she's extremely, extremely evil and hates men, is not ever going to say she would play 100 men. They're not going to ever say, yes, I'd play 100 men to secure a good life for myself. But the reality is, a lot of them do this without even subconsciously knowing half the time that they actually do this. Yeah. And the crazy thing about all this is what I'm about to say in 2 seconds. By the way, guys, before I say this, I have merch. And I'm not going to have it for that much longer. Like, I did merch on my channel one time in the span of 4.5 years that I've been on YouTube. And I'm taking it down in March. So you guys can check out the merch, the link in the description. If you guys want a coffee mug or a t-shirt, there's also hoodies. But the t-shirts and the coffee mugs are by far most popular. They're sick. So check that out. But here's the thing about this. When it's those kinds of women that do play a bunch of guys without even sometimes subconsciously knowing that they're doing it, they usually end up getting played by that one guy that they really, really, really want. A lot of the time, bro, that's what happens. It's almost like it's karma. It's almost like it's karma. Because she, with a bunch of guys' heads, bruh, she gave them false hope. But in her mind and through her lens, she didn't see it as nothing crazy. Because women don't ever think about how men feel most of the time. They just don't care enough. So they can do anything, they can say anything, and just, it's no big deal, but it's a big deal to the other guys, maybe. But they don't see it that way, and God forbid something happen to these types of women, bruh. And guess what? When something bad does happen to these types of women, it's the end of the world when they feel like they got played by one of those high-value dudes. It's the end of the world. Because when they're dealing with a man of value, do you not think this man of value has other options? Yes. Yes, he does. They might not get picked. Somebody's not going to get picked. Someone's going to get discouraged. Someone's going to feel like they just took a big loss because that guy is now gone and he's with some other girl. This is what happens, folks. Sometimes when you play with fire, you get burnt. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is promised. You can never think you're talking to somebody, bro, even if it's going well, and think it's just, I found the one. You can never think that way, bro. Even the ladies, you shouldn't necessarily think that way either. Like, it's going to take a lot of time for you to clue in and realize, okay, I found my partner. Like, you can think that at some point, sure. But like, even a couple months into it, even half a year into it, even sometimes a year into it, maybe not. You got to be careful. Like, you got to be careful. You can't think you have it made. Especially if you're dealing with an extremely, extremely attractive female. And especially if you're dealing with a very, very high value dude. You got to be careful. Because those guys got options. And you, like, even if you're really good, you might not get picked. Because there's others in line waiting to get picked. There's so many. So what's the odds of it being you? Not the highest percentage-wise. Not the highest. You should always have your guard up at least a little bit. Quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Like, live your life. This is a world we're living in, folks. It's no longer us meeting somebody in real life, talking to them and only them. There's so many things and variables, bro. There's so many things and variables that take place. There's so many apps. There's so many dating apps. There's so many Instagrams and Facebooks and messengers and, oh man, the list goes on. There's so many things. So many things. The world's just become more sketchy, more untrustworthy, more you have to be careful because this is what the world is now. It's more cutthroat. It's more ruthless. You can be lied to just so somebody else gets their way. I simply don't like doing these things, even little amounts of, let's say if I'm building something up with some girl I'm talking to and I start to build something up with another girl as well, I instantly feel the guilt because I know subconsciously, damn, someone's going to get very discouraged. Someone's going to feel the effects of what might happen here very shortly. I don't like doing it, bro. I don't like building something up with many different women at once. I feel the guilt from it because I have a heart. If I was heartless, oh, I don't care. Build it up with her, build it up with her, build it up with her, and I'll just have my way, and it's just all about me. No. I can't do that, bro. I'm just not that person. I feel the guilt. I feel the shame of leading people on. I can't do it. You feel dirty. You don't. It doesn't feel right. It don't feel natural. Because could you be doing this in real life right now? Like those options you're dealing with. Could you be doing this in real life right now? Could you have that girl, the other girl, the other girl, the other, and the other sitting right in front of you, and you're just saying all the things you're saying to all of them? It's not natural, bro. That's why it feels wrong. That's why you might feel shame or guilt for doing things like that, bro. But women are different. Some men are cold-hearted and do shit like that, but women are different, bro. They will do those things and not care otherwise. Like, they will. Oh, they will. Women do it far more. And there's far more women that have the audacity to even be able to pull those things off. It's going to take a man of value to even be able to do something like that in the first place. And, yeah. shit can get out of hand, bro. Shit can be out of pocket. Things can get crazy, man. Like, let me tell you, things can get crazy, and you almost got to pray to God that things just work out accordingly and no one gets hurt in the process. That's what you got to hope for. Because things be wild, bro. Things be wild. And at the same time, these girls are dealing with a bunch of different guys. So they're just going to get discouraged because there's that one guy they really wanted, which might be yourself, that they might not get. Because you were better than all the others. You made her feel things the others couldn't. Your value is extremely high. A lot higher than all the others. The others are trying to get her so bad, you're not really caring too much. She's there. You're not really trying too much. It's just, you are who you are. You have other options yourself. So you're not trying on any of them too hard because you got so many. This is when you have an insane amount of power as a man, when you're in that position. You just got to be careful because you don't want to lead too many of them on to where you're actually building it up high. You can talk to them and stuff like that, but it's like it gets to a point, bro, where these women start to really want you more. They really start to get like half attached type shit. Like if they were to stop talking to you, it would literally hurt them. Like it would bother them. That's what you got to be careful of, bro. You got to understand what you're doing as well. As well. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. Because we don't want to be putting people in those positions. This is just going to make society even more cruel. And, yeah, it's going to make society even worse. But this is the world we're in. The world we're currently in, bro, benefits some people. You just want to make sure you're the one that the shit that's going on today, that you're benefiting from it and not getting the shitty end of the stick because of it. Because there's tons of good people out there, like so many of yourselves, that it might not be benefiting, like the world, it might not be benefiting you right now. I've been in that position where this current world did not benefit me, but I'm feeling the benefits from this world we're currently living in, I'm not going to lie. And I didn't always. Because you got to build yourself up to a certain point. And like I said, there's a lot of you out there right now that's really good. You could be a really good option, but the current world is still not benefiting you. You just have to get over that hump, and it's going to benefit you. Like I said, you got to understand the world for what it actually is. And you have to make sure you're the one who is benefiting of this current world. Put yourself in a position as a man or a woman where you're going to be benefiting from how the world currently is. And in the end, things are going to be a lot less complicated. Because as soon as you got your person, bro, you got your person. And that's what it's going to be. All this stuff comes to an end. This stuff don't exist no more. You're living a normal, traditional life with your girl, or if you're a girl, with your man, and that's what it's going to be. But until then, it will be ruthless. Until then, there's going to be some games being played. Until then, you already know, bro. Things is going to happen. Shit's going to hit the fan. A few red panties is probably going to hit the ceiling fan and whoosh around and hit the wall, and a few bras and panties are going to be all over the place. Shit's going to get wild, boy. And that's just what comes with living in today's world. Yeah. But yeah, man. The cycle of this stuff that happens, like, I'm really breaking it down to a T. All these women, bro, that are good looking, and let's say they're young, even women that are a little bit on the older side, like if you're still good looking, you probably have options. These girls, bro, especially the young ones. Because if you're young and you're attractive, you're wanted by damn near every man. Like, damn near. And you're going to have options. The floor is going to be yours. And guess what these girls are doing? Maximizing hypergamy. they're going to want the best option. They're going to want the best life with the best man. And it's not just your success. It's who you are as a man as well. Your internal values, how you make her feel, because you could be the best thing on earth financially or whatever else, but you might not have it internally. If you have everything, bruh, that's what these girls are looking for. They want the full package. They want to be with a man that's going to give them the best life possible. Like the most fun. Money's a big part. Like the most fun in every possible way. Like you're fun to be around. You're a fun guy. You're funny, charismatic. Like you're fun. And you got money. You can do things. You can give her a good life. That's what these girls is looking for, bruh. It's not just about one thing. It's about all things. So they're looking for the best guy that they can attach themselves to and have the best life. And a lot of the time, bro, there's that one guy they really, really want. They might not get him. And then they're stuck with the mindset, I'm not settling, I'm not settling. Because they want that other guy so bad, but they can't get him. Because he's scarce. Not every man alive is like that guy they really want. This is just how it goes, bro. Don't be upset that I'm saying these things. I'm telling you full well, this is just how it goes. So you have to do an extreme amount of work. That is what you have to do. And if you're not willing to do it, you might not get these girls. But if you're willing to do it, you're going to have a shitload of options. The chances are you're probably going to have a bit of fun before you get the one you want yourself. Chances are. Maybe not, but maybe. This is the world, bro. At the end of the day, all men and women just want to win, and I hope that for every man and woman alive. But yeah, this, like, at the end of the day, every man and woman just wants to win. Like in life, in relationships, in friendships, in career path, in business, in everything. People just want to win. So you got to do and make very good decisions. You have to sacrifice for what you want today for what you want later on. You want to have a smoke today, right? You want to have a drink today, right? Do you want that more than what you want later on? Because I'll tell you what, my whole life and even now, there's things I want and they're not here. There's things I have that I want and they're here, but there's things that I still don't have and they're not here. So it's always doing today to get what I want later. It's never about, I want to drink today. I want to relax today. I want to do this today. I want to do that today. It's always about achieving what you want later on, the delayed gratification. That's what a lot of men especially have to get used to. Stop treating yourself so much. Like, do you really deserve that shit? Do you have what you want? Do you have everything you want? If not, you have to be in hunt mode. There's things out there. You're going to do anything to get those things out there. You're in hunt mode, bruh. If you're not going to hunt for what you want, you're never going to get it. You're just going to continuously have what you currently have. You're never going to get what you really want because you're not willing to hunt. You have to hunt for it. That's what it takes. But yeah, man, like I said, this is the current world. It can definitely be ruthless. Because at the end of the day, everyone's just trying to do what's best for themselves. But if you ask me, in my opinion, don't screw over others to get the life you want. You don't have to do that. People do that to make things faster for themselves and easier for themselves, but that's what messes up society, bro. I could have stepped in a whole lot of females, bro. Oh my God, so easily. My whole life I could have done it. I went without for years, because I didn't want to do that. I could have dated a girl short term, been that best option for her, but it would not have satisfied me. And I knew this in my mind, so I'm not going to play these girls because realistically, I want better later on. Bro, this makes me a good guy. Not a bad guy. This makes me good guy. Not even nice guy, just a good man. Because I'm not going to break somebody else just to short-termly have things I want right now. Da-da-da-da-da. No. I'll suffer right now, not have what I want. Suffer right now, not have what I want right now to get what I actually want later on. That's what real men can do. Because we're in hunt mode. Hunt. We're going to hunt. That's what we're going to do. God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top.